Hello. In this video, I am going to be showing you how to put on your own wireless microphone if you are not wearing a wig and if you have short hair. So if you fall into those two categories, this is the video for you. To complete this application, you are going to need one prepared wireless microphone, which you will receive from the A2s. You will also need what we call mic tape. This is medical tape. The brand you're going to see here on campus is Transpor. If anyone has a latex allergy, please be aware that all of the tape we use on campus is latex free. You should not be running into latex allergy issues. If this tape does give you any issues throughout the course of the run, please come see myself, your designer, or the A2s, and we can help you. All right, let's put this mic on. So the first step is your wireless microphone. This wireless microphone is going to come to you this way. It is going to be sealed in this neoprene and Velcro pouch. Even if I hold it upside down, it's not going anywhere. We want to keep this Velcro closed. This protects against sweat, this protects against salt, this protects against accidental button operation. By the time you have arrived at the theater every night, these mics have been batteried on and line tested by your A1s and A2s. So by the time these mics are ready for you, they are tested and working. That is not something you'll need to confirm. Okay, let's put this mic on. So there's two aspects of the mic that you need to put on your body. One is what we're going to call the pack, the transmitter. The other is the element, where the actual microphone lives. We're going to start by putting the pack on your body. Please be aware that this element is very fragile. So when you're working with the pack, please don't let this hit the floor or hit the desk or the counter in front of you. What I like to do to make sure this is out of harm's way is just place it over my shoulder, and then I know nothing can happen to it. Okay, these pouches have elasticized belts. These belts come in a variety of sizes. If the size with your pack right now isn't working for you, please let us know. We can increase or decrease the size. These packs can be worn at multiple points on the body. These packs can also be worn in the horizontal position or in the vertical position. You can see that I am able to move this elastic through this loop. Stand by. And when I do this, I have now mounted it to the belt differently. So it's going to hold up in a horizontal position as opposed to a vertical. I suggest starting with the vertical position. The standard that we like to start with is the pack against the small of the back. This tends to be a great safe spot for it. When you put on your pack, the microphone wants to be sandwiched between your body and the elastic. So the elastic is going to go on the outer edge as opposed to the pack going on the outer edge where it can flop a little bit. Let's watch as I put on this pack. So I am putting this around my waist. The mic is between the elastic and my body, and I am now securing this here. We want our elastic to feel secure, snug. You don't want it moving around on you, but we also don't want it so tight that you can't breathe, sing, dance, etc. So again, if you want to look at a different size, please by all means let us know. In addition, this band can be worn anywhere on the body. You can see I have picked one for this video that's too small for me. So yeah, again, let us know if you need one that fits. These bands can be worn anywhere from the under bust. For men, you can go even up higher on the chest, up until the arms. You could, in theory, go up here and wear it like that. You could do it a little neater than I just did. You can go down as low as around your hips as well. Be wary of going really around the outer edges of your hips. We want this secure. In general, I like my elastic to land between the bust line and the hip line. Okay, so this mic is now on your body. This is also going to go underneath your costume, but over your foundation garment. So underwears, bras, undershirts, all of that, you're going to wear under your microphone. You're going to put your mic on, and then you're going to costume over that. If you have any concerns about your mic being visible with a certain costume piece, please let us know and we can help you. Once this mic is on your body, we're going to pretend this element is under my shirt. I don't feel like taking that off in the video. I think that's a smart move on my behalf. Okay, we're going to put this element over your shoulder to start with. So it's just hanging out there loose. Choose the ear that works best for you in this application. If, for example, in one scene you are repeatedly slapped on this side of your face, this might be a good ear to choose. Again, this application is designed for those of you with very short haircuts. Obviously, I am not that person. I have pulled my hair back to demonstrate this instead. I'm going to start by tearing off a piece of this mic tape. I'm going to tear off a piece that's approximately 2 inches long, and I'm just going to rip it in half so I have 2 long, skinny pieces. When you're working with your mic tape, be aware that the more you touch it and handle it, the less sticky it's going to be. So try to have your rips few and far between and just hold them at the very tips of your fingers. If you want, you can rip maybe half a dozen pieces and put them at your mirror, and then you have them ready to go when you do that. Don't rip too far in advance, but if you don't want to rip as you go. So let's take a look at how I am going to put this mic on. I'm going to use this ear purely for ease of the angle I am shooting this at. First things first, just go ahead and rest the element over your ear. I didn't have enough slack here because I'm not wearing that mic on my body. There we go. So we're going to just rest the element over your ear. Our objective for this show, we're going to bring these mic elements out about 1 inch to 1.5 inches beyond your hairline. If any of you have sideburns, we want to go just beyond your sideburns so that we have a patch of skin to affix this to, not hair. This tape works very well on skin, not so much on hair. So I am going to put this element here, and I'm going to put my first piece of tape just behind the capsule or the wide part of the mic. I'm normally much better at doing this. It's tricky to mirror image this onto myself. Stand by. I might have to fix this in editing later. Okay, so here we go. I have put my element down. This is very hard to do on a camera. I've laid my tape over it, and this tape is slightly too long. So in future, I would rip myself a slightly shorter piece of tape. What I've done here is I have put the tape directly over the cable, not the wide part, but the thin part behind the mic. I'm then going to use my fingers to just pinch that tape down around the element. Pinch it all the way around so that you're kind of enveloping the element with tape. Then use your fingers to just smooth that tape out, and you'll notice now that's holding in place. So that is the first piece of tape that I am going to use when I am putting on my short-haired mic application. The second piece of tape that you're going to use is going to go right behind your ear. If you feel behind the ear, I don't know if you can see this on camera or not, there is a spot right here where you can feel the bone jutting out where we don't have hair. This is ideal. It's a perfect spot to put a second piece of tape. So you have now secured your mic element in front of your ear and behind your ear. Okay, this feels quite secure to me at this point, but we're going to add one additional piece of tape. This is going to go at the nape of our neck, and unlike the other pieces, we're not going to tear this in half vertically. So this is going to be the biggest piece of tape we use. It's not quite as visible. So we're going to go ahead and put this, hopefully you can see this when I turn around. This is going to go right at the nape of the neck. Go ahead and put this center. Look down slightly so you've stretched the skin. And then we're going to put the tape over the mic element. I'm off center there. You're hopefully going to center it a little better. Again, pinch down around the cable and smooth out. If you are wearing a high-backed shirt in the show, if we don't see your back, this should be enough tape. If you are in something low-backed or shirtless in any scenes, we are going to add additional pieces of tape on your back. So you can add every 4 inches or so, one more piece of tape. There's no hard and fast rule with exactly how to tape to the body. We are showing you preferences. As you wear your mic and prep through this tech, you're going to find what works best for you here. So please go ahead and practice this technique, and we're going to see you miking up with it this evening. If you have any questions, please come see myself, your designer, or your A2s. Thanks, everyone.